Good morning, everyone. Let us start this session. So this is the basic workshop practice 1. So this subject, it is only for practical. Okay, so there is no theory subject for workshop practice. So in the first session on the workshop practice, I have given the introduction about the syllabus. So the workshop practice, it gives the basic working knowledge required for the production of various engineering products. So it explains the construction, function, use, application of different working tools. So main aim for this workshop practice to make you aware about the various manufacturing processes and various tools, machines used for the manufacturing. Okay. So this workshop practice, it consists in different workshops. So I have listed here some of those. First is the machine shop. So in the machine shop, and fitting shop, it is the metal working. So this is the image of the machine shop. Okay, so generally in the machine shop, we use the lathe machine, milling machine, drilling machine, shaper machine. Okay. Then second is the fitting shop. So in the fitting shop, generally we cut the metal and we try to join two metal pieces. That is called as a fitting operation. Okay. So these are the various tools used for the fitting shop. So today's practical is about the fitting shop. Okay. So just I will give the introduction of various shops. Next is the foundry. So in the foundry, we work on the molten metals. So molten metals, they are poured in the dies and then we can make the product. Next is the smithy, that is a blacksmithy. So all of you must have seen the blacksmithy workshop. So in the blacksmithy, we heat the metal till it becomes the red hot. And then with the help of hammer, we give the desired shape to that metal. Next is the welding shop. So we can weld different metals, okay, with the help of welding machine. Next is the carpentry shop. So this is the woodworking. Then we have the electrical workshop. Okay, so these are the tools for the carpentry shop. So this is the electrical workshop. Okay, so in the electrical workshop, you will learn about the various electrical fittings. Okay, that is a house fitting, industrial wiring. And last one is the computer hardware. Okay, that is to assemble the CPU. Okay, so these are the different workshops in the workshop practice. So I have explained the workshop, its function in the last session. So you can watch that recorded session. So the workshop practice is for semester 1 and semester 2. So in the semester 1, we have workshop practice 1, and for semester 2 is workshop practice 2. So the workshop practice 1 has 3 different parts. One is the mechanical section, electrical section, and the computer section. Okay. So under mechanical section, we have 4 workshops. One is a fitting. Okay. So today we will see what is meaning of fitting. It is a compulsory for the semester 1. And next is welding, machine shop, and the plumbing. Okay. Under electrical, there is a no workshop for the semester 1. And the computer is, we have hardware and the network. Okay. So for semester 1, we will have mechanical workshop and the computer workshop. In the semester 2, again, we have mechanical workshop. So under mechanical, the carpentry workshop is a compulsory. And then we have sheet metal, forging, and the masonry. Okay. Then under electrical, we have single phase, three phase wiring. Okay, so this is generally the house wiring. Then connections of the protection devices like MCBs, fuse, ELCB. Then safety tools and the safety practices at the workplaces. And fourth one, this is related to electronics, which is a PCB design on software, then PCB printing, which is called as the etching process, and the soldering of various components on that PCB. Okay. And we don't have any workshop from computer in the workshop practice 2. So this is your overall syllabus for workshop practice. Okay, so this is the marks distribution. So the course code for this subject is FEL 105. Course name is Basic Workshop Practice 1. And teaching scheme. So there is no theory class for this subject and no exam for this subject. Okay. So this subject will have only the term of. Okay. So there is a practical. So this is for the physical classes. So 2 hours per batch. So there will be one practical per week, and its marks distribution. So it carries 50 marks. Okay, no theory exam, no practical exam, or no oral exam. So total weightage for this subject is 50 marks, which is a term. Now these are the objectives for this subject. So first objective is to impart training to help the students to develop the engineering skills. Okay. Then second is to inculcate respect for physical work and the hard labor. And third is to get the exposure to interdisciplinary engineering domain. Okay, so therefore, if you observe the syllabus of this workshop practice, then it covers almost all branches. So you have mechanical workshop, then you have electrical workshop, computer workshop, and even electronics workshop. Okay, so you will get the knowledge from different streams of the engineering. And what are the outcomes? So when you will study this subject, that is a workshop practice, then what is expected from the student? Okay, so students or the learners will be able to first is develop the necessary skill required to handle or use different fitting tools. Okay, so what are the different fitting tools and how to use these tools? So you will learn this in the fitting workshop. Then second outcome, to develop the skill required for hardware maintenance. So here hardware maintenance, it is specifically for the computer hardware. So second outcome for the computer workshop. Third is able to install an operating system and system drives. Okay, so this is again for the computer workshop. Fourth outcome, able to identify the network components and perform basic networking and the crimping. Okay, so this is about the LAN connections networking. So this is again from the computer workshop. So these three outcomes, they are from computer workshop. First is from fitting workshop. Then fifth, able to prepare the edge of jobs and do simple arc welding. Okay, so this is again related to welding workshop. Six is develop this necessary skill required to handle or use different plumbing tools. So here in the plumbing workshop, you will learn how to connect the pipes, then different couplings. Okay. And seventh is demonstrate the turning operation with the help of simple job. So this turning operation, it is carried out on the lathe machine. So this is again the outcome from the machining workshop or machine shop. Okay. So these are the objectives and the outcomes for this subject. Okay, so today we will discuss the fitting. So in your syllabus, this is given as a trade one and it is a compulsory. So in the fitting, you will learn use and setting of fitting tools for chipping, cutting operation, filing, marking, center punching, drilling, and tapping operation. Okay. So these are the various operations carried out in the fitting workshop. First is the chipping, then cutting, filing, marking, center punching, drilling, and tapping. Okay. So out of these operations, you must have seen some of the operations. Okay. At least drilling, then marking, filing, cutting. The next is the term work for this fitting workshop. It includes the one job involving following operations. Okay. So in the physical practical, that is when you work in the actual workshop, the student prepare one job, and this job it consists filing to the size, means the given dimension, then one simple male and female joint. So student will prepare one male and female joint for the fitting, and on that joint or on that job they will perform the drilling operation and after that tapping operation. Okay. So as the classes are online, so it is not possible for conduct the physical practical. So here I have recorded the video for these operations. Okay, so this is the image for the fitting workshop. Okay, so this is how student perform various operations in the fitting shop. So right now the students are performing the filing operation. Okay. Okay, so we will see in detail what is a fitting and what are the various operations. So this is the content for the fitting workshop. First is use and setting of fitting tools for chipping, cutting, filing, marking, center punching, drilling, and tapping. And the term of it includes one job involving following operations. Okay. So you have to prepare one male and female joint, and then you have to perform the drilling and tapping operation. Okay. So let us see what is meaning of fitting. So fitting means preparing the matching part, or this is called as a mating part, to touch or join each other in such a way that one will turn inside of another and will slide upon another, or the part hold tightly together. Okay. So working on the components with the hand tools and the instruments, mostly on the workbenches, is generally referred as a fitting work. Okay. So the hand operations in the fitting shop includes marking, filing, sawing, scraping, drilling, tapping, grinding, etc. using the hand tools or the power operated portable tools. The measuring and the inspection of the components and the maintenance of the equipment is also considered as an important work of the fitting workshop. So in a simple language, the fitting means you will prepare the matching parts. Okay, so you can insert one part into the other part. Okay, so here I will demonstrate how to prepare the V joint for the fitting operation. Okay. So this is the male part. And this is a female part. So you have to insert this part in this part. Okay. So this is called as a V fitting job. So similarly, V fitting, there are various types of fittings. So you can see here, there is a T fitting. So this is a V fitting job. So you can insert this part in this part, second part. Okay. So this is the T fitting. So you can insert this part in this female part. So to prepare such type of job where you can insert one part into other part or one part will slide on the other part. So this operation, this is called as a fitting. Okay. So its application is you can make various products. So this is one very common. So this is the door hinge. Okay. So you can see various fittings in the door hinges. So these are more complicated. But to explain the fitting workshop, we have taken very simple job, which is a V fitting. Okay. But its application is you can prepare such type of joints. Okay. So when you start this fitting operation, first is raw material. Okay. So you will be given the MS sheet. MS means it is a mild steel. Okay, and you have to cut this into proper dimension. Okay, so here some dimensions are given. So this is the fitting product. So with this dimension, we have to cut this both metal piece. So first dimension here given is 32. So this is in millimeter, and this height is 50. Okay. Second is also 32 and 50. Okay, and with these dimensions, we have to remove some part. So this hatch portion, it is to be removed. Okay, and finally, you can insert this male part into this female part, and this is the final assembly. So let us see different tools required for the fitting workshop. So here I have given the list. First is bench vise, then steel rule, tri square, then ball peen hammer, scriber, hacksaw, then dot punch, surface plate, vernier height gauge, then files and chisel. Okay, and the material required is mild steel plate. So you can have the dimension. So here given is 42 by 34. In this diagram, it is given 50 by 32. Okay. So as per the required dimension, you can cut the mild steel plate. Okay. And sequence of operation is, first operation is filing. Then second, checking the flatness and the squareness. Third is marking and measuring. Fourth is punching. Fifth is sawing. So this is actually a cutting operation. And last one is chipping operation. Okay. So these are the various devices. So this is called as a bench vise. The use of bench vise is, so this is connected with the table. Okay, that is called as a work table. And this work table, with the help of this bench vise, you can hold the job firmly. Okay, and then you can perform the required operation. So this is the cutting operation. This is called as sawing operation. So here there is one handle. So if you rotate this handle, then you can change the distance between these two jaws. Okay, so you can adjust the force. Then second device or the instrument, tri square and the steel ruler. Okay, so tri square, you must have seen this when in the carpentry shop. Okay, so this is used to draw the parallel lines, or you can check the edges, they are exactly perpendicular. Okay, so you can check this 90-degree, and even you can draw the parallel lines with the help of this tri square. Then next is hacksaw and punch. Okay, so this is the hacksaw blade and this is the punch. So punch is used for the marking. Okay, in the video we will see how to use these devices. Next is file. So file is used for the polishing. The next one is the surface plate. So surface plate, it is used for the marking. Then this is the vernier height gauge. So with the help of this vernier height gauge, we can draw the line. If you want to draw such a horizontal line, okay, then this is your MS plate or workpiece. Okay, on this workpiece, you can draw horizontal, vertical line with the help of this vernier height gauge. Okay. Okay, so let us see the procedure. So first is checking the flatness and the squareness of the side. Okay, suppose you want the exact dimension for this plate. So this is your raw material. Okay, so raw material, we expect that its size must be 32 by 50. Okay, so initially you can check its flatness and the squareness. So you can connect the square, set square, sorry, tri square, and you can check the exact 90-degree. Okay, so here how you can check, this is how you should connect the tri square to check the exact 90-degree. The next is filing operation. Okay, so if it is not exactly 90-degree, then you can remove some material from the edges with the help of the file. Okay, so here you can fix the job in the bench wise like this, and then you can carry out the filing operation. Okay, so once we file, perform the filing operation, and after that edges becomes exactly flat and 90-degree, then you can do the marking. Okay, so this marking, it is to be done with the help of vernier height gauge. So just I will show the outline for the marking. So initially you will draw one horizontal line. This is second and third. Our aim is we have to make the job for a VPT. Okay. So this is our schematic diagram. Okay, so we have to draw this marking on this workpiece. Okay, so you can draw such type of lines. Similarly, on the second workpiece. Okay, after that, you will remove some portion. So you have to perform the cutting operation, okay, with the help of the hacksaw. So this part you will remove by the cutting operation. So this will become the female part. And on the other workpiece, you should remove this part. Okay. And then you can perform the mating. So you can insert the male part into female part. So this is the fitting workshop. Okay. So this is your complete job. Okay. So these are the operations. So after filing, your second operation will be marking. After marking, you will cut the workpiece, okay, to desired shape. So if there is some excess material, even after cutting, then you can remove that material by filing operation. So here you can see. So this is actually the female part. Okay, so you can polish these edges with the help of the file. Okay, so you need to perform the filing operation. Okay, so now I will show the operations with the help of one recorded video. Okay. So when you start this operation, that is for fitting workshop, initially you will be given the raw material. So raw material will be in two pieces. Okay. So these are the two metal MS workpiece. Now we have to polish this and make it exactly square to given dimension. Okay. So I think it is 50 by 32. So how to check the flatness and the squareness with the help of tri-square. So you can see how to check that whether it is exactly square. So this is called as squareness check. Okay. So it is not exactly square. So you can see. So you can connect this like, and then you can draw one horizontal line, which is exactly 90 degrees. So this is the scriber. Okay, so this line will be exactly flat or 90 degrees. And then you can remove this extra material by filing operation. So this is called as a scriber tool to draw the line on the metal workpieces. Now hold this in the bench vise. You can see how to connect that in the bench vise. Okay, so after this, you can remove the extra material by filing operation. Okay, up to that horizontal line. So this is the filing operation. So after filing, next is the marking. Okay. So initially you will cover the workpiece with the chalk so that you can draw the line. So this is called as a vernier height gauge. Okay. And this is the surface plate. So surface plate is exactly flat so that you can draw the horizontal or exact vertical line. So you have to set the distance in the vernier and then you can draw the line. So this is the marking. So there are three horizontal lines and one vertical line. Okay, after that, you will draw this line and then you will cut the material. So for that, you can use a scriber. Okay, so here you can see the marking. So one is the female part and second is the male part. Okay. Now next is the punching operation. Okay, so before cutting on this line, you will make the impressions with the help of this punch. This is called as a dot punch. So use of this punching is it will provide